I'm Lenny McAllister. This is the Pittsburgh Cable News Channel, and you're watching Get to the Point. Thanks for tuning in. It's time for me to get to this week's starting point. Years ago, actually more than 25 years ago, there was a movement within rap music to stop the violence that was ripping apart neighborhoods from coast to coast. Black communities, and particularly black men, standing up against the urban violence that is torturing America is nothing new. Perhaps what is new is the overwhelming belief from many whites and blacks that young black men should end up in the criminal justice system instead of being employed within the criminal justice system. After the aftermath of slavery, Jim Crow laws, and urban unrest over the years, the chronic high unemployment rates for black workers is sadly nothing new. However, the disturbing economic and employment gaps between black households and white households, particularly here in Pittsburgh, are startling, especially in times that include affirmative action and the inauguration of the first African-American president. Black men being stopped on street corners without probable cause or being abused while in custody, that's nothing new in America. Yet, the acceptance of stop and frisk policies and the division caused by high-profile racial cases should now give us all pause. I mentioned the need for an immediate black renaissance throughout Pittsburgh and America in order for our region and our nation to fulfill its potential. That will only come about with the resurgence of successful black men in corporate America, the halls of academia, and the streets of a civil rights movement. However, as we all know, whether we're omitted or not, every time there is a surge of strong black men that come to the forefront of America to publicly challenge the woes of racial inequalities, there is a string of assassinations, physical or otherwise, that come soon afterwards. Therefore, the dilemma facing many African-American men is an understandable one. Does one raise his voice, fight for improvements, and break generational curses, or does he keep his head down, make do in this world, and hope for the best? Despite this dilemma, there is clearly only one real choice for all of us, including me and you. Black America will remain weakened, and the United States will remain vulnerable as long as black men are relegated to the sidelines of society. Without the help of black soldiers, America could have lost World War II. Without the efforts of black men in factories, steel mills, skyscrapers, and military war rooms, perhaps America loses the Cold War. In the glow of history and the frustration of today, it is unwise to think that we can end hunger, defeat ISIS, and guide the global economy if we continue to squander the potential of black men in America, just as we have in recent years. The rise of a better Pittsburgh and America will not come as a result of the upper classes going even higher. America's resurgence is intertwined with a change that sees black men go from also-ran members of our communities to fully embrace citizens within our society, from corporate leaders in boardrooms to thought leaders in politics. When today's outcasts become outstanding citizens, then we can say that happy days and American exceptionalism are truly here again.